worshiper. And the Apostle Peter denied Jesus 3 times and was a racist bigot. Ananias and Sapphira lied about money they had received. So considering all these imperfect people that God used in the Bible, we're not about to allow white supremacists to discredit Dr. King and his accomplishments. Besides, modern day white supremacists have coalesced around a string of white supremacists who committed horrible acts like genocide on the natives, enslaved Africans, oppressed people of color around the world, and so much more. And today they follow President Trump, who has many flaws. So how dare they turn around and try to restore Jim Crow type conditions by discrediting a man who accomplished justice and fairness and some equality for marginalized people. But their tactics and motives shouldn't surprise us, because throughout history, white supremacy has relied on lies and disinformation. They've rewritten textbooks, distorted facts, and erased the contributions of Black leaders. They're trying to do the same thing today. They have weaponized alleged flaws that Dr. King had, hoping to undermine the movement he led. The last reason their evil purposes will fail is because God is a God of justice and righteousness. What Dr. King accomplished with his life and death was consistent with God's kingdom of justice and righteousness. White and Black conservatives cannot discredit him or the civil rights movement, because God, again, is a God of justice. He champions and identifies with the oppressed. He sides with the marginalized. He calls his followers to do the same by championing and identifying with the oppressed and marginalized. The Bible is clear about this. Proverbs 31:8-9 tells us to speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, for the rights of all who are destitute. Isaiah 1:17, a favorite verse of mine, commands us to seek justice, encourage the oppressed, and defend the cause of the fatherless, plead the case of the widow. And these are not suggestions. They are our marching orders. And as long as we remain faithful to these principles, no one can undo the work of the civil rights movement.
That's right.
Whatever flaws Dr. King may or may not have had pales in comparison to men and women in scripture, and certainly the white supremacists who enslaved and oppressed our ancestors, as well as those today who continue to fight to conserve white supremacy and systemic racism. Keep in mind, never forget, this effort to discredit Dr. King is all a smokescreen for their true intentions, which is to roll back civil rights legislation. White supremacists have specific goals, which are to repeal and gut the Civil Rights Act of 1964, as they did the Voting Rights Act, and as they will try again with the Fair Housing Act. We Blacks who are thinking straight and have refused to allow anyone to use disinformation to infect our thinking with foolishness and nonsense, we must fight back and fight back hard. Hello, everyone. I got great news. The merge is finally here. We've been waiting, but we can finally begin
Defiant
our channel.
Defiant
We need your
systemic
help to get our
racism.
brand out there. If you like what we do,
That's my brother right there. Good day and gratitude, family. Good day and gratitude. And I truly hope that we all are taking care of ourselves and our families, because it's getting really, really chaotic out here. It sure will, honey, depend on where you put yourself. Where you put yourself. Yes, Black America, honey, it is going down. You know, everything that has been put out to target Black America It's been in place. It's been in place, honey. We seeing it activated in action right here up close. Up close. I know we couldn't even imagine we were going to be back in 1965. But yeah, they're going to roll us back further than that. If y'all don't do something, if black people don't do something, sure wills. Everybody finna get it. Everybody finna get it. And I say, at this point, we might well just focus on us. Just focus on saving Black America. Everybody else that voted against us, let their ass deal with all this. Everything that's going on, let them deal with it because they've known. Everybody has known that the whole target this whole time has been Black America. They willingly became pawns. They willingly became pawns because they feel like, as long as it's black people, as long as it's black people that's suffering, that's okay. So at this day and this time, honey, all we can do is focus on us and try to keep us floating. Try to keep us floating, keep us afloat, keep our babies okay, keep our sanity. We sick and tired of this, Now everybody want Black America to come and help them, come and save them. They begging to Trump, that my loved one, my family, been taken away and stuff. But they knew. Everyone knew. Everybody was telling it. I even changed my mind about not voting. Then nobody have to keep telling me and telling me and telling me and telling me and showing me and proving to me that Donald Trump finna roll everything back. Everything that our ancestors have created and built and fought for. Because when we look around, everything this man is talking about taking back, rolling back, it ain't been nothing white America done created, done built, done put up. The things that's going to affect us is the things that our ancestors have created and worked for and suffered. They suffered. We know how much they suffered. Like I was saying the other day, on airs and stuff, Martin was just a man. Martin was just a man. We got to forgive him. At least he did tell us that he led us in a burning house. I just feel like, the way that we so quick to jump on Tyrone. Oh, don't you take your ass out there with Tyrone. We don't want to do it with white folks. We don't want to do it with white folks. Now, I was against Snoop and Nelly and them going to stand behind that racist ass man because it's them, the black man, that everybody hates. It's the black man that everybody is trying to corral and keep down. They figure they can do with us. We ain't really the threat. It's the black man. So yeah, I'm pissed off at all of them. Because all of them should have known that as black men, they weren't supposed to put themselves in that place, in them spaces. But I know everybody wants the bag. And that's fine, because I forgive them too. But I ain't buying their stuff now, and I didn't buy it before. I sure didn't, so it don't make me no never mind. They ain't gonna miss my $20, because they ain't never got it anyway. Snoop and Nelly. I ain't never bought nothing of theirs, even if I see it in a thrift store. I don't want it. But as being my brothers, yeah, I didn't want their ass to be up there with that man. Hell, I don't care if he paid him $1 million to perform for him. Because his ultimate manipulation is against them. It's against black people. Don't black men see themselves as black men? That man is against y'all. Everyone is against the black man. And they don't want us, the black woman, to stand up for the black man. I get mad at y'all asses. I sure do. Honey. If you think we finna sit up here and watch them beat y'all again and drag y'all through the streets, lynch y'all by your neck up on trees and stuff, we ain't finna do it. No, that's not finna happen. So y'all better wake your asses up, and while y'all, us that's out there spending our money. Because I don't spend my money on that. I don't spend my money on nobody. I ain't got no money to be spending on nobody. What am I going to look like? Riches and Louis Vuitton and all of them on Saturday. But Sunday through Friday, I'm just me. It don't make no sense to me. So yeah, y'all, I just want to say where we spend our money at and stuff. Be cautious where we spend our money. Now, we're going to sit there and boycott Snoop and them for getting the bag. And then, hell, ain't they got enough money? Then why come y'all ain't? I just seen Demetria K, Sister Demetria, said y'all ass ain't even boycotted the Asian salons, black women. Said y'all ass is still flocking to the Asian salon. You're still flocking. Yeah, flocking. You're still flocking to get your nails done, get your hair done. Still running up in Lululemon, whatever her name is. The baby got Lulu, and I guess y'all got Lulu too. And see, that bullshit right there is not going to help us at all. If we can't even be sincere to us, what make us think white America going to be sincere to us? And all the other people that's here, so many people here, I don't even know who's who no more. So, no, I can't tell the Ukrainians from the other ones. Nope, I sure can't. I think I'm having another culture shock. And we supposed to be divided up for everybody and give nothing to us, give the bare minimum to us and our people. This man trying to roll back everything Martin and them did for a reason. For a reason. I know we still can't believe. It seems so real that their asses done literally took everything. That was a benefit, not even really benefit to us. Because you know every time that we get an organization or we get some prosperity, abundance, you know, white America just swoop in, shoot, and take the whole thing. They swoops in and take the whole thing. Well, I didn't know, y'all, that the main ones benefiting, I knew it some years ago, that the main ones benefiting from welfare were white women. I know, I didn't know either. But, you know, white women were the main ones benefiting from all these programs and stuff. I didn't even know DEI, the diversity, equity, inclusion, that white folks is the main ones benefiting from that. I guess it's because, you know, at a certain point, we black women, those that are sincere, that's sincere in who we stand for. We don't need all of that. We'd rather do without. You know, make our own way. We can make it. We can make it. Why they were calling y'all welfare queens and stuff, most of us wasn't even on welfare. We were for that time. A lot of us had to be for that time. But then as we gain strength and we gain knowledge, we learn. When you know better, you do better. And we was able to, you know, get off of welfare, which in my recalling and stuff now, I think you only had a few years to be on welfare. And they cut your ass off. But in the end and stuff, it were white women that were mainly the beneficiaries. Yep, of everything and stuff. So I just want to say in all of that, Black America, just keep the focus on us. Keep the focus on us. I know you're going to see a lot of people running from ICE and stuff, you know, and they probably run to you and stuff. And I just want to say, in my opinion, don't you bring nobody in your house running from nobody. Black America, all this time and stuff, honey, ain't nobody came and let you in after the abolitionists and stuff. After John Brown now, wasn't no more Underground Railroad. Ain't wasn't nobody trying to come and save Black America. Wasn't nobody trying to talk to Black America, trying to tell Black America what's really going on. So now we see everybody that's running and stuff. They're even getting some light-skinned black people. I saw a video this morning that ICE done pulled over a black man. Talking about you look like somebody else. Then after they found out he really was black, he was a black man. On our land, they let him go. And he's like, oh, here's my information, and you can go, you free. Why? Because all these people done got here, honey. And after they got here, they still was against Black America. So now, go, all of them ought to go. Take white folks with you. If I had my way, no, I'm not racist. I might be prejudiced, if you want to call it that. But I don't even call it prejudice. I call Black America is suspicious. I'm very fucking suspicious of everybody that's here. And if I was racist and had a little bit of power, everybody's asses would be gone. You go to your mother's grandmother, father's grandmother's mother's house. Go to her land. Because you came over here and done wrecked up this whole country. It's like a wrecking ball just been going back and forth. A big wrecking ball going back and forth, going back and forth. Not only that, it's just swinging around, knocking everything to pieces. We ain't got no trees. We ain't got no natural life no more. The natural land is gone. The natural land is gone, honey. I'm on the sides of my ancestors. I'm on their side. I'm on the side of the cosmology, the sun, the moon. It come down, spirit. Come through now. Because if y'all can't see what's finna happen, honey, you need to keep on looking at Black America. Keep your focus on Black America. And y'all gonna see us. You gonna see us. It's getting tighter and tighter on us. Yeah. You're going to see it. Then you're going to wonder stuff. Well, damn, when did that happen? Well, it's been happening. We got to quit watching everybody else and what everybody else is doing and what they want. Shit, we see what they want. They want Black America back again. That's what they want. Yeah, it's real chaotic out there now. Let me get this right here out the way. Because if you've been here before, you know I am Face the Nation and we are on Bolden Unchained. We're here to assist Black America and Black media with the uncovering and the condemning of the many agendas, projects, events, operations, bills, codes, plans, compromises. Y'all, so many acts and laws and studies and courses. Oh, the courses that sister in the college came across studying Black women's psychology. Oh, that was in some type of native college or something like that. Yeah. It wasn't a European college or even a HBCU college. She was in another group of people's college. And they got courses. You know, all I see is the theft of melanin. That's all I see, honey, the theft of melanin. And everybody in on it. I don't know who planned on, being the new Black. I don't know which one of these groups of people is planning on being the new Black, but we better not go nowhere. We better not go nowhere. We better stick together, Black America. They done already classified us once. How many times we've been classified? So many times. We went, I don't need about 6 or 7 times, I guess. You know, we've been really classified. Our name, our identity has been stolen. But the main identities I want to get at is the Native Americans. Then all of a sudden we went through all these different changes and stuff. Then we ended up African Americans, American Indians. That truly was us. Now what are we going to be called when white America is actually Black America? It's so confusing to me and stuff, just trying to wrap my mind around who are these people? Where did they come from? What the hell do they want? Studying about our ancestors and what's going on and stuff, honey, they want Black America. It's something, nothing, ain't nothing will ever appease that craving that they got for Black. It's just it. I don't know. What else do you think they're going to do with Black people once they strip you down to nothing? What you think they're going to do to Black America when they strip you down? Literally strip you down to nothing. All I'm saying is we got to start thinking, honey. As crazy as it may sound, as far out in left field as it may sound, is anything else as far in left field? Was this right here too far in left field? We ready to go back to this again? Are we literally ready? And we ain't even got no big communities and Black Wall Streets that ticked off these people. We haven't been doing anything. We haven't been building up and creating, to get away from their asses. We've been passive. We've been forgiving. We've been so trusting to white America. I was too. Shit, I spent my whole life, I thought we was all right, but we're not all right. We looking through a spiritual lens here. We are looking through a spiritual lens of loyalty. Who are we loyal to? Yeah, who are we loyal to? I know a lot of us, we so confused in this and stuff, and we done mingled and married for so long. It's going to be very hard. It's going to be very hard for us to just focus all of our attention on us. We ain't never really done that. It's going to be very hard for us to do it, but we got to do it. I know all I can say is get your kids. That's all I can say is get your kids. Get your kids. Because, see, we weren't supposed to ever be this far. No, we weren't supposed to go in this damn deep with white American shit. I mean, oh, it just really, really it disgusts me. It sure do. It really do. You know, and don't nobody still want to say what the problem is. Everybody want to come up with all kind of other excuses and why this happened and why that happened and stuff. And you see here, they ain't took nobody back to 1965 but black people. Black people. Everybody else is finna find a loophole somewhere. But black people ain't. I wouldn't even be surprised if all these immigrants, the ones that voluntarily left, I wouldn't be surprised if in a year or so we coming back. Yep. And then we're going to be like, coming back? What you mean coming back? All these people coming over here and stuff. Oh, we belong here. We belong here. And then we so what? Well, who is all these other people that's still here? Because see that right there, the technology of that right there to just make it look like 5,000, 75,000 left, 7,500 left voluntarily. So, okay, that just gives a little slack. Oh, now we ain't got to really be, all on it like we would be. It's just, everything's against Black America. I don't know. I ain't never thought like these people think. I didn't think I had to. No, I didn't. I know. Yeah, I quit school in 11th grade, honey. Showed you I quit school in 11th grade. And, at that point and stuff, I was just focusing on what I had done. Raising my kids that I had as a teenage mother. That's why I quit school. To raise my daughters and stuff. And I thought that, on the governmental level, even on a moral level, that all of that was water under the bridge. We didn't have to watch out for ourselves no more. We didn't have to, as far as being manipulated. I thought the infiltration was over. I thought white America was as sincere as we was with this integration thing. That's what I mean. I know we always got to watch out for us, but I at least thought white America at least had some sincerity towards black people, Black America. Hell, what's all this marrying and mingling and having babies and building up empires for? What is all that for? If white America gonna turn around and then they motherfucking asses went and voted for Trump to take us back to where we at now, 1965. Honey, yeah. It's a whole mess out here. A whole mess. Sure is. Yep. How does it feel being a problem? I asked, how does it feel being racist? America's problem. Yep. Oh, my brother Larry, I love you too. I love you too. Ain't nobody ever cared about us like they should have. Ain't nobody ever been sincere about us. Everybody been knowing what this country is and that they knew that this country was gonna come back on us. In my opinion, they knew. And everybody just waited. Everybody just distracted us until that day came. Until that day came, and that day is here. Unfortunately, that day is here right now. And all we can do is just look out for us and our babies, teach us and our babies, and call on our ancestors, please. We need to call on our ancestors. We need to know for sure that sun in the sky up there is for us primarily. All of this existence is for us primarily. I said it, primarily. And I can say it because we are the first person on this planet. The cosmos itself manifested the black woman, the black man. The cosmos manifested the black man and the black woman. So if every other people on this planet feel like they shouldn't have to give honor, salute, respect to that people, then shit, what the hell do we care about them for? What do we care about them for? They never cared about us. White people knew what was going to happen when Trump got in there. Hell, it make me think they ready to trap y'all asses down in these streets and beat the hell out of you. It make me think they ready for the new wave. Round 4. Round 4, what's round 4 finna be like? That's what I want to know. We done set up here, we done mingle, we done married with these folks. And all along, wasn't nobody even sincere. I wish I see that lady again that told me her mama, her white mama, treat her like a slave. I wish I could see her again so I can get a little bit more information. I want just a little bit more information. But I'm like, why does everybody want to talk to me about it? Shit, you should have been talking to your daddy people about it. Hey, Auntie Face, Dad is doing pretty bad. His mind is spiraling down. And Mom is treating him like shit. Mom treating him like a slave and treating me like a slave. Can we come over there until I can get me and Dad a place to stay? That woman really need to know that. And I'm like, wow, is white women upset now? Because after all that they have sacrificed, they feel like, wow, I could have been with Brad and could have been on the beach. I could have had money. Life would be peaceful. Instead, they feel like, damn, I'm with niggers. I'm with ghetto black people. I'm with restless kids. And our babies are only restless because we ain't teaching them about us. Our babies are only restless because we teaching them, we forcing them to learn this old white bullshit, how to glorify the white man. That's why our babies are like that. Everything that we going through, everything that's happening is because of white America. Yeah, it's because of white America. And the white folks out there, if they see this and stuff and they want to be mad at me, that's all right, because I'm mad at y'all asses. I'm mad at every last one of y'all asses, namely my teachers. Oh, yeah, I went to school. I just told y'all I quit in the 11th grade. I went to school. So did, honey, all them teachers beginning then and after. All they motherfucking asses, if they still got any capable bone in their body, they should ask you be up. Telling the government where they at. No. I taught for 30 years. And I taught little black children the wrong things. We need to get them a history. We need to get them a curriculum. Teach them their right history. Why come white women ain't not doing that? White men ain't not doing that. They know what we missing. That intelligence, that knowledge about us. They know what the fuck is wrong with our babies. They know why they sitting in the classroom and they can't sit and focus. They can't think. They ain't got no answers. They ain't got no questions about what you're reading because it don't resonate with them. It just don't resonate with them. Hell, some of us, yeah, we can sit in there and we can get it and we can, we can use it and we can go get that bag once we graduate. And a lot of us do. But at what cost? At what sacrifice? Because somewhere along the way, we forget about us. We forget about us. I think what we need to do at this point is start working on healing us. That's why I'm here. I want to know about this illness, this self-hatred, the dedicated ignorance that Brother Dr. Ray Hagen's coined. I want to know about this right here. When are we going to address that? Is it because we got to admit that, yeah, it was white women and it were white men that did it? Don't nobody want to do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah, but I guess we finna get caught up in all of this madness that's going on in the world. So we'll still put us on the back burner again instead of finding out about our healing. We got to heal. We can't keep going on from world to world, the old world to the new world order, this to that, all these changes. We can't keep doing that. We don't know where we're going to be in 6 months. Yep, 9 months. I just read that the federal funding that's going to be cut and stuff, it won't be your money you getting directly from the government, but money that's coming indirectly. So I guess you still going to get your Social Security, and what else? Well, you still going to get little stuff like that that's coming. But other stuff, it's going to cut it. It's just a slow squeeze. Yep, and everybody feeling it. Everybody feeling it because everybody that's getting them funds and grants and stuff. A bulk of them people is white folks. And that's going to be cut immediately. Yeah, that's like third party, something. So all of that's going to be cut and stuff. So we really ain't got no choice now but to do for us. Food is going to get really scarce and stuff. Yeah, we got to get our garden up and stuff. I just need some spring water. I better not use that distilled water because I read somewhere that don't use distilled water on your plants, your flowers, your gardens. I guess if I have to, I guess I will. But I prefer to have some spring water. Just do it right if you're going to do it. Yeah, everything finna really just take a crude U-turn on us. And y'all don't feel it. We was at the light. And once he actually got in there, we turned like that. Made that look quick. Yep, now we finna go. And they finna hit the pedal to the metal. Yeah, because it's all against Black America. This whole setup is against Black America. The only people that have suffered and survived right here and ain't even got no animosity, ain't had nothing but forgiveness and forgetfulness towards what's been done to us. Yeah. Can't too many people say nothing to me about what's going on. Sure can't unless they really want to talk about the truth of it. Where we going? What if y'all sit here and let your people do? White folks knew. And I was just wondering, when are they going to tell y'all that's in relationships with them? I seen brother this morning. He was like every white person that was friends with him that voted for this bullshit. He told them to delete themselves off of his social medias and out of his life. Yeah. And he told it. He said, if you know me and you in my life, you white, you voted for this man right here, delete yourself off my social medias and out of my life because you knew what it all meant. But now I guess Black America, the fickle, I guess we're trying to find a way to excuse them so we can keep them in our lives. Yeah, just go on and ask them, hell, who did you vote for? Go on and ask them, who did you vote for? I wrote it down yesterday. Let me get this out the Wednesday. We're looking through the spiritual lens of loyalty so we can know who we loyal to. Oh, yeah, we still got to decide, Black America, who are we loyal to? And if you still don't know at this point and stuff, honey, you really need to just turn the TV off and pick up some books because you ain't going to make it to Black media. That will be the easiest for you. But pick up some books and read. We look through the spiritual lens of resilience. Our people went through this, y'all. They went through so much and they survived. It's still happening. We still going through this. Y'all know all them Black men that still been found lynched. Still being found lynched. Suspicious circumstances. But white authorities just be like, oh, it was self, harm. It was suicide. All of them. Go to Taylor House Publishing. Go to Runaway Slave. There's many Black media channels out there that's telling what's going on today. Today. See, when Kentucky, in the book we read, Racial Violence in Kentucky, 1865 to 1940, when Kentucky told white America to go underground, with the killing and the lynching and the dismembering and stuff, white America, when they finally did, it took root to go underground with all of that animalistic stuff. They did. That's why it seemed like, it ain't happening no more, but it is. It is. Trust me, it is still happening. And white America, white women, it's their sons. It's their brothers, their uncles, their cousins, their granddaddies. Yeah, it's their sons that's still doing it. So, for all the motherfucking lying and manipulating y'all asses, white folks have done. And we done got with them, done fell in love, done married with them and stuff. Now, you must ask them. If you got any sincerity about your Black lineage, you got any sincerity about what has happened to Black America, it's time for you to ask your white partner, hey, what's going on here? What is your people doing? Because they talk. They always talk. White folks have always talked to each other. Sabrina asked no when you come over to her family house, they ain't going to be talking about them situations. I'm just saying, I feel like when Becky come up in that door, kick that door in, and Karen kick them doors in, and Sister your ass sitting up in there wrapped up lovey-dovey with Brad, oh, honey, you finna get a rude awakening. Because Becky and Karen, they can come in there and tell you, oh, honey, you ain't Miss Brad. You and these little kids right here, you ain't Miss Brad. See, this the new slavery. Get y'all asses back there and do them chores. That's what you gonna do. Hell, you're back in 1965. Done went from allegedly 2025 all the way back to 1965. Somebody please say something when you feel us getting up on 1865. You know, before it get way back up in there and stuff. Black America, do something. You got to do something. We can't just sit here and keep going back. I know all the mingling, marrying, and the bonds we got with other folks and stuff. Just ask they asses and see where they stand. Just see where they stand. That'll let you know where you stand. And we look at through a spiritual lens of education because we finna learn everything. We finna learn everything who hurt Black America, who's still hurting Black America. We finna learn who started this dedicated ignorance, this self-hate within Black America that nobody wants to talk about and find the solution to. Nobody. Everybody just gonna let us stay hurt. Everybody gonna let us stay unhealed. Oh, I guess now the deportation is everybody else is hurting. So we supposed to really focus on everybody else is hurting right now and not even care about our 500-year hurt that we've been going through, this trauma. Because don't none of that even make sense to me. It sure don't. I'm having it very hard to even sympathize with families that's being torn apart. I know they're being torn apart. I'm having it a little hard to even sympathize with them and stuff because you know your ass ain't even supposed to be here. Get your ass up and go home. Go back to your land and you won't be separated. So yeah, I'm having a hard time with this because ain't nobody cared. Hell, ain't nobody cared this much when none of us was going through what we went through. No part of our Holocaust have you heard this much wailing like you hear now. White folks is wailing and crying because they can't live off of their $150,000 a year budget. They can't do it no more. It's just too much. They only have $20,000 left after they done went through their whole year's budget, and they feel like the world is over. So they out there wailing. Then you got the Latinos and stuff, and they wailing too because they parents, they loved ones being deported. But see, everybody thought it was cool. Everybody thought it was okay. Long as Black America gonna be the one getting all this hell coming. Yeah, everybody thought it was okay. They were fine with it. Now they realize, oh no, shit, they talking about us being deported. Yeah, you being deported. So yeah, y'all get your kids and go on back to your mother's grandmother, father's mother's land. And we prefer if you all go together. Get your kids and go together. And then I'm wondering here, how many of these people really need to be here anyway? Is everybody running from their country to safety over here? Because hell, it looked to me like everybody making it more dangerous for us over here. Why the hell you gonna come over here and then ban with white America against us? Yeah, everybody take your asses home. Take your asses home. And let me go ahead and do the copyright disclaimer under 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. We better keep our eyes out on that. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. So if we really, he done stripping us back to 1965. This right here is 1976. We're going to see how long we're going to have to read this right here. If y'all see anything saying that you no longer, this is not applicable no more, please let me know. Because there's going to be some strange changes. I didn't come on live yesterday or last night because I was out all day yesterday. Then when I got home and I got under my blankets and stuff, it was a wrap, honey. Sure was. What little bit I was doing, they were reading in the bed. But when I got home and stuff and I started thinking about it, and I was like, wow, it seemed to me like everything that's really happening it's been told that it was going to happen to Black America. The Black America, we just ain't been paying attention. But I got to go today. I can't stay long today because I'm going to help, be of assistance. I'm going to be of assistance again. That's what we got to do. I didn't sit down here to just always be here. When folks need something, I gotta go do something. I still gotta go do it. Even more so. When I get a better phone or whatever, hell, I'll be going live while I'm on the go. Because we still need to talk about us and what's happening with Black America. Because y'all, I don't want to see nobody, none of us, in them smart cities. Trapped in them smart cities and can't get out. No, I don't want to see Black America go through nothing that they got planned for us out here in these streets and stuff. But you know, we all got to feel that way. We all have to feel that way about us. If you ain't got no love for Black people, honey, then you better talk to your ancestors right now. Better talk to them. We calling on everybody and stuff. It's time to call on our ancestors. Yeah, let me see what time it is and stuff, because I do want to give us a little bit of happiness. Oh, hey, Huge. Hi, good day. Yep. I'm going to have to get out here in like 20, 30 minutes so I can be on time, because I said, yeah, I'll come and help. So don't let me be late to go help. You know, somebody needs some help and stuff. I don't want to get there, and then they be like, damn, Face, it's already over. Then I feel so bad, you know. Should have just said, no, I can't make it. But anyway, I want to read a little bit. This is our noon time. You know, we're not reading about the lynching and stuff. You know, I just use it for reference because I want to know how deeply we are traumatized. Black America is deeply traumatized. And I don't want to talk about nothing else. Nobody else but Black America. Who did it? Why we can't get along? Why can't we get along? I know in my life, every day, I need my Black people. I don't need white people. I go work for white folks because I ain't never had a business mind. We don't have no business mindset no more after Tulsa, after Rosewood. Somewhere along the way, we realized that's what ticks white America off. And we just gonna have to let white America be ticked off, ain't it? Yeah, we're not so defenseless as we were then. Oh no, we ain't so defenseless as we were then. But you better know that white America, when Karen come and kick that door down up in there, sister, you better know she been running and jogging and all kind of stuff. But honey, all you gotta do is think about your ancestors and whoop her ass when she come up in there talking about, oh sister, you ain't really the one here, you and these kids. Me and Brad is really together. You can whoop his ass too, because they never should have lied to you and made you think that all was okay when they knew all along. See, they understand how they people work. They understand how they people that be. I don't call them powers that be. The powers that be. Anybody got the power, honey? It's my ancestors that's got the power. We just ain't calling on them. So yeah, honey, they knew exactly what the power of the people gonna be. Their people. They know how they work. They know how they think. We is white America's only enemy. I know it don't seem like it. I know we call them our open enemy. I do. I still call them my open enemy. The Black man and the Black woman, my brother and sister, are not my enemy. And I know, I've been telling you, I can go out here rich today and I can look at sister 5 seconds. And honey, she'll be ready to turn my head off. I better come up with something and tell her, ooh, sister, you look just like Nina Simone today. You look like Althea Gibson. Ooh, girl, you look like Aaliyah. Rock the boat. Something. Because we like 2 beta fish in a 10-gallon tank. And you know, they say you can't put beta fish close together because they just go at each other. You can drop food in there with them and they go all the way around the food and get to each other. And why? Why we like that? Who did this to us? That's where I'm coming from. No, we didn't do this to each other. We did not do this to each other. No, we might have been suggested that we didn't protect each other. Everything white America is teaching us anyway shows that we didn't love each other. We weren't faithful to each other. We didn't protect each other. Everything white America portrays to us is that we never mattered to us. Oh, I'm so disgusted by them and stuff, honey. Everything from their mindset to their media. Martin Luther King should have told us, judge these motherfuckers by their culture. Black America, when you see their culture acting up, coming out the bag, oh yeah, you better take that as a real warning. Real time. In real time. Sure will, because they finna snap again when they realize, oh, just like the draft rights. Just like the draft rights, when I read it, I seen how white America were mad about the draft. They were mad. They were beating up on the people that were drafting them. Then I guess hell, it was Karen and Becky were like, well, damn, Brad, when you do go over there and fight and free the slaves, they're gonna come and take your job. And I guess that's when Brad said, oh, hell no, that's a lie. And I guess they were thinking alike. And all of a sudden the focus shifted from the people that were drafting them right over there to black people. And white America just started rioting, massacring. So I'm like, right today, when they realize, oh yeah, we having it hard. We having it hard because black America trying to exert their rights again. Black America trying to stand up for themselves again when it ain't even us. We ain't doing nothing. We ain't even building up no huge ass Black Wall Streets like we know we can. No, we starting small. We starting small. Our family starting with tiny homes. We started with tiny homes. A whole bunch of us done got together. They done built us up our own community. And then we probably add some 2 stories on top of them tiny homes in our communities and stuff. Start building it up a little bit, But we got to go slow. And we got to go small because, if we go all out, white America can't handle it. White America cannot handle it. I'm just wondering, what was everybody else thinking? What was everybody else thinking? Then, the deportations, it ain't only other white folks. Latinos. I call them other white folks too, but it ain't only them because it's like, like 90-some thousand Jamaicans in this country too. I don't know. I don't think I've seen no Jamaicans and stuff. Who all have I seen? I've seen a whole lot of folks. I didn't even know them folks. I'm like, wow, I'm really having a culture shock. Have I ever seen any Jamaicans? I know a few weeks ago, I saw the real, real beautiful, beautiful dark people. They real black. What was they? And they real tall. They are real tall. They are so beautiful. Their features are just immaculate, y'all. Yes, I love them, honey. I was like, wow, I had to tell them. So do I tell my people, honey. They probably don't know what I'm talking about and stuff, but I try to talk to them and let them know, yes, I love us. I love us. Them too. It's my people. We all getting that same energy from the sun. Yeah, like no one else on this planet. No one else on this planet gets that same energy from the sun like we do. We're going to read before I go. Because if they do away with us, yeah, the whole planet going to blow up. The sun going to blow up. The sun is going to blow up. Yep. I know, and our churches and stuff haven't really been teaching us and telling us. They just been taking y'all money. You better go tell your pastor, give you your money back. Yep, sure better. And I don't know, did we read? Oh, no, we didn't read about Gwendolyn Brooks, honey. I was going to say, did we read Gwendolyn Brooks? Because I remember the name. But I know we didn't because she born on my birthday. Yes, she is, honey. She was born on June 7, 1917, the year that Mississippi had them floods. Mississippi had some great floods, y'all, honey. And they were laying black people down to made black people by gun. The troops, by gun force. Got the black people, honey, went down there and told them black people, get up, let's go. Because the sandbags washed away. They made black men get up and go lay down. And the black men had to lay on top of each other to stop the flood, girl, in the water. In the flood of 1917. Then there was another flood, was it 1912 or 1920? I think it was 1912 or 1917. And honey, unfortunately, the black men that did die in them times and stuff, whether they were from, being beaten or whatever, they drowned it or whatever happened, the motherfuckers cut their body open, filled it with sand, and made sandbags. Yes. So, yeah, it ain't no state around here that gets some mercy. It ain't now that gets some mercy because they don't deserve it. They all still got that same mindset about black people. It's a shame. White America got everybody feeling like they feel about black people. Hell, if it's a lie, tell them to prove it. Prove it. That's all I'm saying, shit. But yeah, Gwendolyn Brooks was born June the 7th in 1917 in Topeka, Kansas. She died December 3rd, 2000 in Chicago, Illinois. Everybody was in Chicago. And you know, Chicago was founded by John Baptiste DuPont Sable, I think. John Baptiste. Yeah. What I'm fighting for now in my work for an expression relevant to all manner of blacks. Poems I could take into a tavern, into the street, into the halls of a housing project. Ooh, let me read it one more time. What I'm fighting for now in my work for an expression relevant to all manner of blacks. Poems I could take into a tavern, into the street, into the halls of a housing project. Yeah, she's a poetess. Ooh, let's read here. Because you know we had a lot of great poets and poetesses too. I'm like, we got some Langston Hughes here. And I got another book right here I wanted to read. You know, I read some poems out of this the other day. Questions for Ada Ajioma Umebinyo. Oh, she was good too. And I think she was in Nigeria, one of the African countries. Whether Gwendolyn Brooks was standing on a stage in front of 2,000 people or speaking to a public school class of 25 students, she captivated audiences with the power and simplicity of her exquisitely crafted words. As a child, Gwendolyn loved to write stories and poems. Her parents encouraged her to submit her poems to magazines. At the age of 13, Gwendolyn's poem Eventide. Yeah, Eventide. Not evening, Eventide. Eventide. Eventide was published in American Childhood. By the time she was 17, her poems had been featured frequently in the Chicago Defender, a leading African-American newspaper. Gwendolyn grew up on the south side of Chicago and wrote about the lives, struggles, and celebrations of everyday people where she lived. She was the first African-American to receive the Pulitzer Prize for Poetry in 1949 for Annie Allen. And she was nationally recognized as one of the most influential writers of the 21st century. A prolific writer, Gwendolyn's poetry spans classical as well as colloquial forms, ballads, sonnets, narrative, blues, and free verse. She wrote the poems in Bronzeville Boys and Girls, for and about children. During the 1960s and 1970s, she began publishing her work with independent Black presses such as Dudley Randall's Broadside Press and Haki Madhubuti's Third World Press. That's Haki Madhubuti's Madhubuti. Madhubuti's Third World Press. From the late 1960s, she served as a mentor to countless poets who came to prominence during the Black arts movement and beyond. An influential proponent of poetry workshops, Gwendolyn offered countless poetry contests for young people. And she brought poetry to the people with readings in schools, libraries, prisons, churches, and other public venues. Gwendolyn taught at a number of institutions, including Columbia College, Chicago, Northeastern Illinois University, Chicago State University, Amherst College, Columbia University, and City College of New York. In 1985, at the age of 68, Gwendolyn became the first African-American to serve as poetry consultant to the Library of Congress. She was also poet laureate at the state of Illinois from 1968 until her death in 2000. Yes, look at there. Look at Gwendolyn. Yeah, that's Gwendolyn Brooks. Let me let up the screen some. That's Gwendolyn Brooks. These are some fabulous pictures, y'all. The illustration of this book was done by Aaron K. Robinson. And the book itself was by Hudson, Cheryl Willis Hudson. And I just love these pictures. The babies, your baby's going to love these pictures. Go get the books and stuff. Let's start reading our babies. We got to teach them. We got to teach our babies to read, count, write, print their name in cursive. And we got to teach them history, language, arts. We got to teach them everything. Science. Where my science book at? I'm waiting on you to get your science class written there because I want to learn. I want to know. Everything school didn't teach me, honey, I can learn it from us. Sure can. See? Yeah. Ooh, how you say her name? Ibtihaj Muhammad. Ooh, that's Ibtihaj. H-A-J. Ibtihaj Muhammad. She was born December the 4th in 1985 in Maplewood, New Jersey. I want to be an example for minority and Muslim youth that anything is possible with perseverance. Abitha Muhammad, a champion Olympic fencer, is celebrated as the first American athlete to compete for the United States team while wearing a hijab, a traditional head covering, the hijab that they wear. Growing up with 4 siblings in Maplewood, New Jersey, Abitha was always active in sports, but her mother altered her uniforms so that Abitha would be modestly dressed according to the tenets of her Muslim faith. Wow, ain't that something? Her mother altered her dress so that way she can dress, but she still can have the covering and stuff. When she was 13, Abitha discovered fencing, which allowed her to be fully covered while actively competing. It was a perfect fit. She became captain of her Columbia High School team for 2 years and led it to 2 state championships. Abitha enrolled in classes at the Peter Westbrook Foundation, a nonprofit organization that teaches life skills and the sport of fencing to underprivileged youth in the New York metropolitan area. There, Abitha received encouragement to pursue the sport through national and international competitions. Despite her relatively late start, Abitha's competitive fencing career has been stellar. In 2004, she earned a scholarship to Duke University and competed for the school's fencing team. After her graduation in 2007 and throughout her career, she has earned numerous medals for both team and individual events on the World Cup circuit. Wow, she looked like one of my cousins too. Yeah, she is so beautiful. Let's read. Although an injury prevented her from competing in the 2012 Olympic Games, that same year, she was named Muslim Sportswoman of the Year. In 2014, she launched a clothing line, Luella. She got a clothing line called Luella, Louella, to meet a need for comfortable, modest clothing for Muslim women. And as part of its Shiro program, it's got it in here, that celebrates female achievers, Mattel Toys introduced a hijab-wearing Barbie doll in Ibata's likeness. Wow. Abitha's made history when she took home the bronze medal in the team's saber fencing competition at the 2016 Summer Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro. As a sports ambassador for the State Department, she serves on the Empowering Women and Girls Through Sport initiative. Her memoir, Proud, My Fight for an Unlikely American Dream, shares her story of triumph and her struggle with anxiety and how she copes with it. Look at her. And that's fencing right there. When you got the sword-like thing right there, and I guess it's flimsy on the end and stuff. But I like archery. I'm interested in archery. I never knew. But all of a sudden, I'm interested in archery. Bow and arrow. Yeah, the bow and arrow. Yeah, if I see one, I'm gonna get it too. Sure am, and it's just marvelous when you start reading and learning. I ain't never even seen no one with a bow and arrow. But years ago, one of my grandsons, he's the oldest and stuff, he actually made a bow and arrow out of a branch out of the tree, and he got a string and got another little branch, and he cut that little split in it and made a bow and arrow. But when we start reading and learning, our mind opens up possibilities. I ain't even got time to tell us how marvelous it is. But I'm gonna finish up so I can come back, because I want to. I want to. We need hope in us. We need the hope in us right now more than ever. We gonna start turning on each other. Because we're gonna go over to such and such house, and she ain't gonna have no bread, and she ain't gonna have the bread and the meat to go with the bread, and and we gonna be frustrated. We're gonna be frustrated. And that's why I want to tell us, my people, don't you worry. No, don't worry, just be wary. That's why I've been saying, wean yourself off of that meat and stuff. Wean them babies off of some of them foods, because you ain't gonna be able to get them. Not readily like that. You know, if you live within the city limits and stuff, you know, go on and get you a couple of chickens. Yeah. Look up your laws wherever you at and go on and get you a couple of chickens. And if you can, then you should. At least you know you can have some eggs, you know. And if you have to and stuff, you know, boil you some eggs and go out there and get some potatoes and make you some potato salad. And you know, that might be all you eating, oatmeal and potato salad. But hey, you eating. We need to start eating less anyway. You know, we ain't supposed to be eating all this food 5, 6, 9 times a day. You know, we done overdid ourselves. Everything was supposed to be in moderation. Me too. Shoot. Honey, I'm doing these same things and stuff, and I'm doing pretty good now, you know, with eating and stuff. Cause honey, I think I'm down like 119 pounds. Yeah. But hey, I feel fine. Sure do, honey. I probably can't run around 2 whole blocks, but I can run around half of one. I can run around half of one. You know, we just have to do these things because it's in the benefit of us. And I know when you want that meat, that steak and stuff, and you got to settle for eating your fruits and vegetables, tell yourself that this is healthier. So, you know, you don't get all psyched out and stuff. And I didn't hear nothing about food stamps. I don't guess they're going to cut y'all food stamps off. I hope not, but food stamps are directly, you know, given to us, Black America. But just in case, start your garden anyway. While I'm out, I'm trying to remember to get me some spring water. And maybe we could do it together. You know, at least y'all can see me do one plant, because everything done died. You know, once I moved and stuff, you know, you can't be moving your garden and stuff if you don't know how anyway. So, yeah, I'm starting over with mine and stuff. And that's fine, because I'm going to start. But let me get out of here so I can go help family, because I know they probably like, shit, where Face at? You probably want to call my phone now. But I'm not going to make them be late and stuff. I'm going to go help where I need to help at, and I'll come back, and we'll talk some more. And I love y'all. And don't forget, when you go outside and stuff, honey, that sun out there is for you, Black America. I know everybody running around and stuff acting like it's for them. They can get a little bit of it. They can get a little bit of it. We is not selfish. Okay? We got more than enough energy coming from the sun. Get out there in it. And then one of my mentors was telling us and stuff, when you out there in the sun, honey, it increases your mitochondria count. I think that's what it said, or did it say your melanin content? Well, anyway, the sun is all beneficial. Yes, honey, I can't wait to get out there, and I might not even wear my big coat today. Get out there, and it be cold as hell out there, ain't it? I'm going to wear my coat and my scarf. But, yeah. Just go out there and get you some of that sun and know that it's for you. Look at them, they jogging there. Yeah. Sure is, honey, jogging there. I guess because the sun is high and stuff. But we know who the sun is here for. And get rid of Black America if you want rid. Get rid of all these black people on this planet. Watch that sun blow up. Yep, sure. And then everybody going to be like, what's her name again, that little black lady? She said it. But somebody else done said it too. We just ain't found them yet. And when we do, find the one that said it first, then maybe we'll believe it. So, you know, let's love on us. Let's take care of us. If you got something in your home and stuff, you know you ain't using no more and stuff, go on and give it to the family. Give it to somebody that can use it. You know, if somebody needs you to come and help them with something, you can do it, go do it. Go on and do it. Yeah, and then come back home. Because, yeah, you know, I wanted to be here so I can do this right here, but that takes precedence. So, you know, let me go do it. Yeah. Peace and power to the people. Our people. We the one needed.